sin spurt, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo, I don't know.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Finding room at midfield. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Vegas. His 12th touchdown of the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now our run with the rookie out of Oregon. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. Woo! And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Prescott on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Like 26.
Up the middle they go. There he goes. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Big big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Yeah! There we go!
On play action, here's Dak. That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way home. Zamir White, touchdown Las Vegas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter. And at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
Here we go. Wait.
Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. A gain there of 11. First down, Cowboys.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
He'll work his way only to the 23. Second down and 8.
Yeah, here we go.
In motion, Lamb.
26.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Prescott. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys draw closer here. It's 21-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 20. decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Damone Clark there to get him down. Look him up on a second down and 8. The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll let one go deep for Kirk.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, 47! 26!
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Yeah, here we go! 26! Where are you? 26! 26!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
On the return is Tucker. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and
now a loose football. The Cowboys have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Prescott now. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. The Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. To return is Tucker. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Second down, Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
In motion, Lamb. On first and 10, Prescott. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To the air again, Prescott. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And the Raiders are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Rodgers to throw. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. One final throw before the break. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. I take. What do you think?
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy. So if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On play action, Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
If you're going to give your guy a chance for a jump ball in the end zone, you better make sure you put that ball in the right spot. That seemed to me like the defender had a better chance at it than the receiver.
And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
47. 26.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Kill! 47. 26.
A shotgun snap. Oh, a loose football. One of the Raiders has got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
And he will score. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Vegas. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Yeah, here we go.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Prescott. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Cooks going in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait,
Prescott again. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Here's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's good for 11 and a 1st down. Here's Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. He'll take this down to the 47. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try the right side with Hubbard. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait,
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
His throw left side is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
We're going to 53. 47. 26.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, Rodgers. To the right side, and Kirk's got him. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. A run with Hubbard. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Another run here with Hubbard. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Kirk is the motion man. On the give, it's Hubbard. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yeah!
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll drop to throw. Going for it all. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And the Raiders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.